You know, when you was younger, it was this weird thing that would happen. A lot of when we was in school, we would always look forward to graduation, right? We thought for some reason, once we graduated, life would be different. I don't know. Like, we thought adulthood was like money, you know, money, but like cool stuff going on. Whatever you wanted to do, you had the freedom of adulthood. You wasn't tied down by school. And I think for a lot of people, they used to tell us all the time, enjoy your youth, right? And it put into this idea, or when you say things like that, or that phrase, enjoy your youth, it puts into this idea with young heads that youth and adulthood are separate. Like, they're not the same thing. People say all the time, eventually once you get older, once we got out of school, right, and you start to see what life is like, people tell you grow up. Again, they're telling you grow up as if experience and growth comes through age and time, but not through experience and choices. Because this is what happens to a lot of people. You leave out of high school, and all of a sudden, life hits you with like the craziest right hook out of left field. That shit just start punching your shit. No diddy. And it punches you because mediocrity hits niggas. Again, for some reason, when we thought we got out of high school, it was just going to be paper just falling out the sky on niggas. Like, bow, 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 money, money, Rari, Rari. This is not a Ferrari. And to that point, it's fearful. And when mediocrity strikes, it makes you start to think that because you're not getting these things, like, something's wrong with you. And I think a lot of people don't think about that. Nobody when they're young expects that they're going to be living a regular life. And so at what age does mediocrity strike? And for me, in my opinion, mediocrity strikes for a lot of people when they start to believe in their mind that they've missed their chance. Because we got to realize is chances are part luck. Yes, I get that. Part opportunity, maybe because you're young, or exposure. But there's a big part of chances and opportunity and success that comes from intentional choices that you make. And so for a lot of people, when they get older and that mediocrity strikes, it messes with their head and it doesn't allow them to move forward. And for me, I've been out of school for like 2 years now. The first year was tough. Like, I felt like, I don't know what I thought, but it wasn't that. And this is what I realized now after 2 years. Because what's going to happen is you're going to beat yourself down. And inevitably, over time, that thought's going to creep into your mind like, damn, maybe I wasn't, whatever the case. And maybe for you, it was sports. For me, it was business. Maybe for someone else, it was art, music, whatever the case may be. But I need you to understand this. The older you is the same you as today, making better choices. So it can be you today, right? I'm going to repeat that again. The older you is the same you that you are today, making better choices. So it can be you today. And what I need people to realize is that older and younger aren't separated. You can be 20 years young like me, or you can be 20 years old. Shit, I could identify as an 80-year-old if I wanted to. But I'm saying that to say youth and older aren't these separate identities that we think they are. And matter of fact, I spend a lot of time talking to older people. And one of the things that I've heard time and time again from older people is you ask, how did you get here? What choices did you make? And for every great old person I've spoken to, almost all their stories have started with the same 4 words. I'll ask them, how did you get here? And they'll say, well, when I was younger. And you have to look at it to understand that tomorrow is only happening due to what you choose to do today. One choice one day is not going to change your life, but it's also not going to ruin it. And so I want to leave you guys with this message to understand. Like I said, the better you, the older you is the same you as today, just making different choices. So it can be you today. And in my opinion, tomorrow starts with today. Make a great story, and it's going to start with the words, when I was younger. That's right now. So lock in. Hopefully that helped y'all. And don't be so hard on yourself, but understand, it's just little choices every day that'll get you to where you want to be. All right, y'all boys. Hopefully that shit helped. I'll catch y'all boys. Peace out.